Okay, welcome back. Can't remember what year it was. It was in between 84 and 88. I started off with 80s hair bands. Motley Crue, Whitesnake, Rat, Poison, Cinderella, Bon Jovi. Some of them did makeup, some didn't, but they were all in the 80s hair band genre. So, as an example, this is what I was used to from 84 until 88. You know that expression that people say, oh, this is my jam. This was literally my jam in 87. Not heavy, not fast. Basically rock and roll or hard rock. Okay? I'm going to pause it there. And I'm going to pause this video until I get to the next video. Just so you don't see me going through this shit. Well, maybe I should just do it. Okay, let's go with Rat, Round and Round. Another one of my jams. As you can hear, not too fast, not too heavy, just rock and roll, hard rock. With, I mean, I don't want to say singing, but sure as hell isn't growling or screaming, right? Another good one I'm going to do is, well, learn how to spell, you jackass. This one.
Are you in love with him and not with me?
I guess I am, Joe.
You gonna marry him? Oh.
You haven't asked me anything yet.
I wonder if I said the wrong thing.
The one awesome thing about this video is I had the cassette tape playing at my grandmother's house, and I had my guitar there, my first guitar. It was a Les Paul copy called Targa. My Uncle Dave, rest in peace, Uncle Dave came in the room, heard this song, picked up my guitar, and it took him like 30 seconds to figure this fucking song out. I'm like, holy shit.
I wonder if I said the wrong thing.
Another one of my jams. Okay. Let's do Cinderella. Oh wow, this one's in high definition. I am getting to a point, so you just have to bear with me until I get to the point. Again, 80s hair band. They had their hair teased up, but they didn't do makeup. My first concert was Cinderella open for Bon Jovi. Okay? Hard rock, not very heavy, not very fast. Your average hard rock song. Another one that was huge for me was Bon Jovi. I don't remember the beginning of this video. Okay, again, hard rock, not too fast, not too heavy. Your smile is what you said. Promise me heaven, you'll put me through hell. Take your love, gone on me. And passion's a prison you can't break free. Whoa, you're a loaded gun. Jesus. Okay. And then, big chorus. Okay. While this stuff was being played on a show, actually, let's see if I can find it. Yeah, this dude, John Mayer? I thought it was John Gallagher. Well, this show right here, it was called Toronto Rocks. They would be playing all the rock videos. All the ones I just showed you were definitely on rotation, but they also played stuff like this. And this was not, back then, explain. This would come on, okay? And I'm like, okay, this is kind of weird. The fuck? What the hell? Already, it's pretty heavy. Much darker than what I was used to. None shall defy? What the fuck? Much, much heavier and darker. It doesn't get... Maybe it does get a bit quicker. Yeah, it does. Okay. I'm like, okay, it's a little heavier, it's darker, but okay, I can like this. Then this. I'm like, what the fuck? The kick drum. I'm like, this is faster. I didn't like this. What the hell? This was way too heavy for me. I did not like that at all. But the one that I'm thinking of is that I thought just made me go, what in the fucking hell is this shit? Was Anthrax Indians. Oops. The video for Anthrax Indians. I remember this coming on and me going, oh, okay, this is weird. Okay. It's okay. Then this. Okay, this is way too fast. This was too fast for me. I didn't like this. Way too fast. Excuse. Another one that would come on that I thought was way too fast that I fucking love now. Oh, what the hell was it? It wasn't Betrayer, it was before Betrayer. Toxic something. Toxic Trace. And what really got to me with this one was how it was fast, it was heavy, and Millie Petroza left his hair down in his face. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? It's not that fast, but it gets faster. I'm like, what are you playing? What? I'm like, what the fuck? I did not like this at all. Back then, this was what I thought was death metal. Hair down in his face. Nope, didn't like it. I fucking love this now, but that's what I was seeing and did not like. Another one that I found very evilish was Celtic Frost. Circle of Tyrants. That was another one that I found to be way too much. Didn't like this at all. Like, what the fuck are you wearing? Yeah. This was fucking evil shit to me. Yeah. I'm actually going to pause this because my wife just texted me. She might need something, so give me 1 second. Well, probably give me 5-10 minutes, but hold on. Okay. So yeah, that's Circle of Tyrants by Celtic Frost. I'm trying to think of what other videos came on that today I fucking love, but back then it was like, what the hell is this shit? I guess that was really it, to be honest with you. It was all, you see the kind of theme that it was a lot darker, heavier, faster, longer hair. Then Monsters of Rock commercial from 1988. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. Play a few of them and see if it's what I'm thinking of.
Never before an event of such magnitude. Van Halen's Monsters of Rock.
This might be it.
Travel there in style, right to the front gate aboard the Monsters of Rock.
It was a radio commercial.
See Van Halen, the Scorpions, Dokken, Metallica, and Kingdom Come. 5 headliners, all playing full sets. Starring Van Halen.
They might do Fight Fire with Fire. It's not the one I heard.
Scorpions. Also starring Docket. Metallica.
Yep, this is the one. Okay.
9.
By this point, as you can see, I was very much into the 80s hair bands and all the hard rock. Heavy metal and thrash didn't really do it for me yet. I'm not going to get into much detail, but I was working for my dad. I was working in a warehouse. They had the radio on, and in 1988, every fifth song, this commercial came on, and as soon as I don't remember them saying Metallica, but I remember hearing the For Whom the Bell Tolls, right? I was familiar with Van Halen.
Very special guest, the Scorpions.
Obviously familiar with Scorpions.
Also starring Docket.
Familiar with Dokken. I had never heard of Metallica before, ever.
Metallica. Kingdom Come.
After I heard, I'm getting goosebumps now and I'm 50 years old. I was like, what the fuck? Who the hell? Who were those guys? And some guy that was working in the warehouse also said Metallica. Who? Metallica. The fuck's Metallica? Really? Yeah, I'd never heard of them. My dad took me out on the weekend. I was going to go get an album, but because of this tour, they were all sold out. The only one I could get my hands on was Garage Days, the 598 EP revisited of all the cover songs. So this commercial is what turned me on to them.
Metallica. Kingdom Come.
And I was like, oh my god. So I went out and got the Garage Days album, revisited. I don't know which is going to be the best. Well, we'll pick this one, but it wasn't that one yet. Aha, here's where it started. So, make sure it's up on the screen. Yeah. Whoop. So, I get the cassette tape, and now did I put it in my Walkman first? I think I had it in my Walkman first, so it wasn't out loud in my stereo. It was on my Walkman first. And obviously the first song on the tape was Helpless. So I went from 80s hair bands, hard rock, to hearing 5 seconds of For Whom the Bell Tolls to this. Oh my god! Damn! Yeah. Fucking heavy as hell. And now, is there a faster part? Now, what blew me away was The Small Hours. That was the next song. It's heavy, because I think it's in D. I'm like, yeah. Wow. Jump, jump, down, jump, jump. Damn, that's good. What blew me away not familiar with gallop riffs yet. Then I heard this part. How are they doing that? Whoa! Rewound it. I took my headphones off and I insisted to my sister, who was 2 years older than me, here, put these on, listen to this. She's like, I don't want to, just listen to it. Fine. And her first reaction was this. I'm like, no. Didn't even get to the drums. Took them off her head, gave them back to me. I put them back on, I hit play, and it was here. Didn't even wait for the drums to kick in. She couldn't stand it. She didn't like it. That was my introduction to thrash. Then I started... I'm going to minimize this. Then I started buying magazines like Hit Parader, Metal Edge, stuff like that. And once I discovered Metallica, that's when all these other thrash bands started coming to my attention. Like Megadeth, Anthrax, Creator, Sepultura, Testament, Overkill, Slayer, all the thrash bands from, Exodus, Bay Area thrash bands. Wow. I went from 80s hair bands to thrash and fell in love. And then years later I got into some death metal, but that's the way it went for me. 80s hair bands, hard rock to thrash, all because of that radio commercial. 5 seconds of Whom the Bell Tolls. Had to go and get their album. Got Garage Days. Oh my god, it's like the fucking light switch went off. And boom! Thrash. That's my journey into music. And to be honest, before... I'm going to bring up my YouTube. Before the 80s hair bands, because even before the 80s hair bands, this was like 1984. I was living in Brantford, and didn't even know about music videos. Didn't see any fucking music videos. I don't know how I was introduced to Michael Jackson, Prince, Culture Club. That's what I was listening to, living in Brantford. Even moving into St. Catharines. I can't remember what class it was, but I was in grade 4, and we were allowed to bring in one song to play, and then we had to analyze it and talk about it. My song, I think, was Let's Go Crazy. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was. Because what I wanted the other kids to hear was something that sounded fucking incredible, but I didn't know what it was. This. I didn't know that was a guitar. I didn't know what the fuck it was. I was 10 years old. So I brought this tape in, I played Let's Go Crazy, we analyzed it. Then Now, my friend, I'm still friends with him to this day. We're both 50 now. My friend said, well, why did you bring that song in? He says he brought in Van Halen, but I don't remember that. He said, well, if you like that, you know, like this ripping guitar solo, before I knew what a fucking guitar solo was, he recommended Ozzy Osbourne. I, again, didn't know who the fuck Ozzy Osbourne was. I didn't know who Black Sabbath. I didn't know who the fuck Ozzy was. I was listening to Prince and Michael Jackson. So he goes, well, you gotta check out Ozzy. So I told my parents, I want to check out this person named Ozzy. My mom was like, oh God. Oh no. I'm like, really? What do you mean, oh no? What's so bad about him? I found out. Again, I went out and found an Ozzy album. The Suicide Solution EP. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it on here. Again, I wanted to buy an Ozzy album, and once again, they fucking all sold out. I'm like, what the hell? Like, I don't know what my deal is with discovering bands and everything being sold out. Let's go to Ozzy Osbourne and see what year his Suicide Solution EP came out. 80th. I can't fucking see. I want to say EP. Maybe I'm wrong. I could have sworn that's what it was. No. I could have sworn it was the suit because I recognize that picture. But yeah, this was. No, it wasn't live. So, my introduction into hard rock, 80s hair bands, and metal was literally Ozzy Osbourne because some friends recommended that to me. So I went from listening to like Michael Jackson and Prince and Culture Club to hearing this. The fuck is that? Ooh, that sounds cool. So yeah, it was Suicide Solution, Mr. Crowley, and something else. That was my introduction to hard rock and metal. But again, I remember, I don't even know if I'd be able to find it. My first tape player was one of those small, single deck, single speaker tape recorders. And on that thing, I would listen to Thriller and Purple Rain and Color by Numbers by Culture Club. That's what I was listening to. And then I was introduced to Ozzy because I liked the guitar solo in Let's Go Crazy. And they said, well, if you like that, you'll like this too. Okay, holy crap, that is pretty good. That's my journey into music. I remember specifically on Much Music, I think it was called the Power Hour. It was when Metallica was just putting out Injustice for All. I didn't know about Cliff yet because I just discovered them. So to me, Metallica was Jason Newsted. I didn't know there was a Cliff Burton. Who? or a Dave Mustaine, I didn't know. And that's another thing that kind of confused me, was when I got Kill 'Em All and Ride the Lightning birthday presents. I'm looking at the inside of who wrote the Hetfield. Okay, that's James. Ulrich, that's Lars. Fuck is Mustaine? I didn't know who Dave Mustaine was yet. I was watching Much Music, and they said, okay, and up next, we've got one by Metallica. Oh, okay, cool. Which one? Here it is. What? Which one? Oh, then I realized, here's one, the song One by Metallica. I thought you were going to say, here's one by Metallica called Enter Sandman, you know what I mean? Kind of thing. No, he said, and here's one by Metallica. The video started. I'm like, what one is it? Oh, One. Yeah, and then Justice came out, and fuck. Yeah. Wow, I've been going for a half an hour now. But yeah, that's my long-ass journey into hard rock metal and metal in general. Started off in Brantford with, I don't know, I guess you could call it pop music. And then came to St. Catharines, still listening to pop music because I thought I was cool, going out into the playground and singing Beat It. All the kids were looking like, the fuck is your problem? I'm like, what? Beat it, beat it, beat it. Yeah. And then we did that thing, we wrote the song, I played Let's Go Crazy because of the guitar solo, and friends said, well, then you need to check out Ozzy Osbourne. I didn't. Oh. I couldn't understand why my mom looked a little frightened. Good reason. But yeah, that's how I got started. But it's really weird that Ozzy led into Poison, Motley Crue, Rat, Whitesnake, all the 80s hair bands. He wasn't really 80s hair bands. He was metal. Hard rock, but he considered himself rock and roll. But that's what led to it. Yeah, I even remember the even though I don't know if he wants me to mention his name on here. His first name is Kevin. The other boy's name that mentioned Ozzy, I'm pretty sure his name was Braden. Zeraldo? Yeah, his name was Braden. And whoever else I can't remember, but I remember Kevin said he brought in Van Halen, and I don't remember that at all. And I remember him and Braden said check out Ozzy, so that's what I checked out. Holy shit. So thanks for tuning in, and I will think of something for my next video. I'm starting to feel a bit better, but I gotta go to the bathroom. It's not pretty. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.